Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a journey into a story probably a lot of us remember, Shel Silverstein's The Giving Tree.
Right.
Our source here is just the book itself, the text, the illustrations. And our mission really is to kind of unpack this seemingly simple story, look at its layers.
Yeah, and it's interesting how right from the start, that central relationship is set up.
Instantly.
You have the tree,
Yeah.
who is called she,
Yeah.
and she loves this little boy, that immediate personification, giving her that feminine pronoun. It really sets a certain tone, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Kind of a nurturing feel, maybe?
Possibly, yeah. Nurturing, maybe even maternal. It suggests that right off the bat.
And then we get this really lovely picture of how they interacted when he was young, like every day.
The daily routine.
He'd gather her leaves, make crowns, play king of the forest. You can just picture it, right? This simple, imaginative world.
And the tree is right there in it. Not just scenery, but like part of the game.
Exactly, active participant.
And those leaves, I mean, just readily available as natural gift, fueling his imagination. It speaks to that innocent connection with nature.
Totally. And then, the classic kid stuff, climbing the trunk, swinging from her branches. So relatable.
Oh, absolute.
But then also eating her apples, which that introduces this element of taking, but it feels natural then.
It does, doesn't it? Like sustenance, a gift freely
Yeah.
given by the tree. It feels very reciprocal in those early days.
Yeah, like a real give and take, but innocent.
Right. And he plays hide-and-go-seek with her.
Finds shade when he's tired.
She's this constant comfort, this reliable spot for him.
His base, almost, in the natural world.
It's a beautiful image of childhood joy, really.
Yeah.
And the text is explicit. The boy loved the tree very much.
And the tree was happy, so
Yeah.
mutual affection clearly established.
Right, a solid foundation.
But then, well, life happens. Time.
Yeah, the inevitable shift.
The book signals it so simply, but time went by
Yeah.
and the boy grew older.
It's universal, that passage of time changing things, relationships, what we prioritize. And as the boy gets older, there's this subtle change. The text points out, and the tree was often alone.
Yeah. That introduces a touch of sadness, maybe? Or just the natural result of him growing up, finding other interests.
Could be both.
Mm-hmm.
A sense of loss or just change.
Okay, so moving on from that childhood picture. The boy returns. Older now.
And his needs are totally different.
Right. No longer looking for leaves or a swing. He says straight up, I want some money.
Wants to buy things, have fun in the, human world.
It's a different way of engaging, needs resources. The tree just doesn't grow.
And that's such a key moment, isn't it? His desires are external now, commerce, things, a real departure from the simple joys they shared.
Sets the stage for the rest of the story, really.
Definitely.
And the tree's first response kind of highlights that disconnect. She says, I'm sorry, but I have no money.
Right. I only have leaves and apples. It's
Yeah.
just a reminder of what she is, what she can offer naturally.
Which isn't what he wants anymore, at least not directly.
But then you see that connection, that maybe unconditional love kick in. She finds a way.
Through self-sacrifice.
Exactly. She says, essentially, take what I do have. Take
Yeah.
my apples, boy, and sell them.
In the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy.
It's a huge turning point. Her happiness seems tied to his happiness now, even if it means giving up a part of herself.
And the book just states it. He takes the apples, carries them away, and the tree was happy.
That phrase, and the tree was happy. We see it again and again.
We do.
It's stated so matter-of-factly, but as a reader or listener, you start to wonder, what does that happiness really mean? Is it purely selfless joy or something else?
Good question. So more time passes. After a long time, he comes back, a grown man now.
Needs have escalated again. Bigger needs.
Yeah. I need a house, shelter, a fundamental thing.
And the tree's response, same pattern, bigger sacrifice. Cut off my branches and build a house.
Wow. Giving her limbs now? Parts of her structure?
Literally parts of her physical self for his security.
And again, he does it. Cuts them off, carries them away. And the tree was happy. That repetition really hits you.
It does. It emphasizes this pattern. Him taking, her stating happiness.
It feels increasingly one-sided.
You could say that. Her happiness seems totally dependent on him getting what he wants, with maybe not much thought for her own state.
Okay. Then another long time passes. He's back again.
What's a need this time?
Something more. Expansive. Escape, maybe. Adventure. I need a boat, he says, to sail away.
And the tree, having given fruit, then branches. What's left?
Her core, her trunk. Cut down my trunk and make a boat.
It feels like the ultimate sacrifice, you know?
Uh-huh.
The trunk is everything, stability, life.
It really does. And this is where the narrative does something different.
Yes, the shift.
He cuts down the trunk, makes the boat, sails off, and the tree was happy.
But not really.
Yeah, little addition, but not really. It changes everything.
It absolutely cracks that facade of just constant, simple happiness and giving. It suggests there's a real cost, a deep cost.
Yeah, up till now, her happiness was just stated, fact. Now a qualification, an admission almost that this giving may be driven by love is painful, depleting.
It forces you to look back, doesn't it? Reevaluate those earlier happy moments. What do they really mean?
Was it pure joy, or was this underlying depletion always there, just finally bubbling to the surface?
It adds so much complexity right there.
Huge complexity.
So finally, after a long time, he comes back. The boy, but now a very old man.
One last time.
And he's not looking for things anymore. Not money, houses, boats. He's just tired, looking for rest.
Needs have changed again.
And the exchange between him and what's left, just the stump, it's quite something.
It's incredibly poignant. The stump says, "I am sorry, boy, but I have nothing left to give you."
Recounts everything that's gone. Apples, branches, trunk. Can't climb, can't swing. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry. Even completely depleted, that instinct to give is still there.
It's powerful. And the old man's reply is so simple, too. "I don't need very much now."
Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired.
Needs have come full circle, haven't they? Back to something basic, essential, like when he was a kid, just needing her shade.
Exactly. And the stump, in one last act, offers the only thing she can.
"Well," she says, straightening up as much as she can, "well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting."
Come, boy, sit down and rest.
Simple invitation, simple offering.
And the end.
And the boy did, and the tree was happy, that final happy.
After everything, it lands differently, doesn't it?
It really does. It feels heavy. It's not tied to him taking a big piece of her, just providing this simple comfort, a resting place.
Maybe it suggests, I don't know, a return to a different kind of connection.
Yeah.
Even reduced to almost nothing. She can still fulfill a basic need and maybe find peace in that.
Perhaps. So, yeah, we followed this whole arc. From that childhood joy, through all the taking, the tree's continuous selflessness, matching his needs across his whole life.
It's brief, it looks simple, but man, it stays with you.
It really does. Sticks in your head.
And it just opens up so many ways to think about it. So as folks listening reflect on this deep dive, maybe think about those interpretations.
Yeah, what is this story, ultimately? Is it just about unconditional love, like a parent-child thing pushed to the extreme?
Or is it maybe more critical, a commentary on, exploitation? It's a need for balance, reciprocity in relationships.
And that happiness, especially the, but not really, and then the final happiness is just a stump. What does that truly signify to you?
Yeah, what does it mean? It's definitely a story that keeps sparking discussion, even all these years later.